What was I gonna do next? Oh yeah. So guys, I want to do something here. I want to do something with you guys, and you guys are probably not gonna agree with me, but we have a tier list here for all the guns in the game. You know, obviously S being the best, like that's special tier right there. Then we got A, B, C, D, and F. F, well, it means dog shit. So let's try something out here. Let's do it together. I kind of feel like there's some guns missing here, but I guess there isn't. I don't know. They kind of feel like there's a little bit too few. Yeah, okay. I think that's it then. PMSS tier. Basically, going to put in consideration 3 things: how well it mods, like how many things you can put on it, how well you can modify the weapon. 2, which is performance, what kind of bullets you can use with it, what kind of damage you can do with it. That's performance. And 3, well, if I like it or not. So let's say the PP19, I like it. It's a beautiful gun. Is it the best gun? Maybe not. So we've got 3 options: modification, how well it mods, how many things you can put on it, how well you can build it. 2, the performance, what ammo it uses and how well that ammo. And 3, how well I personally like it. So obviously the first one, you know, hey, listen here. The first one being the Ash 12. Okay, first one being the Ash 12. You guys kind of expect this to be S tier, which it will be S tier, because I believe the Ash 12 is one crazy fucking gun. It's got the nastiest rounds in the game. It's got decent modification. I fucking love it. I am actually wearing an Ash. Fuck was that?
A few moments later.
Not sure what happened there, but Dragon. Hell yeah. I'm wearing an actual on me right now. So yeah, modification wise, it's not the best, but you can put a laser on it. You know, you can put a laser on it, which is fine by me. You can put whatever the fucking scope you want on it. You can have multiple magazines as well. So you can have a suppressor, non-suppressor. It's good. It's all right. It's not bad. Now we have the AS Val. AS Val. I think AS Val goes... I believe AS Val, with the modifications and the performance of the gun and how much I like it, I think I would go maybe down to A. I would A, like AS Val and VSS. Let me just find the VSS real quick. Not sure where it's at, but I'll find it later. Yeah, AS Val, I'm gonna go with an A. I love the gun. I love the attachments you can put onto it. The performance of the gun is fucking fantastic, but it kind of has a weird bullet trajectory to it, which kind of lacks a little bit, so it puts it off from S. Yes, I like Ash 12 more than the VSS, the S Val. Hell, no, the fuck, come on, chat, I'm trying to do something. Jeez, DTMDR 556, C. No, actually D, I don't like it, dog shit. Actually, I'll put up C, it's good. You can put, you know, you can put stuff on there. Nami! Okay, DTMDR 556, I'm not a fan of it. I'm just not a fan of it. I don't like it, dude. It shoots pretty slow for a 556. Attachments wise, it's very limited. It's not too limited though, but it's kind of limited. DVL 10. You think it's a DZ? I think it's actually a C, because I'll tell you why. DVL is one of the most silent fucking guns in the game. It looks fantastic. It's cheap. It shoots really good rounds, and it's fucking green. I'm gonna go with a C on that one. So it's like, all right, not too bad, not too fantastic. It's all right. It's good. It's all right. Actually, let me put that on B, because C is like, you know. The 5 FN57. FN57. What do you guys think about this one? A, the FN57. I think I do give it an A, because it performs extremely well. You can have a suppressor, you can have red dots on it, you can have flashlights. It's a 20-round magazine. It shoots some nasty ass rounds. I would go for A, dude. I would go for A, even though I don't play much with it, but it's definitely an A. It's the modification, the performance of that gun just rockets it up there, you know? So, Glock 17. Glock 17, I believe, is the second best 9mm gun in the game. Second best. One, because it shoots fast. It's got a shit ton of attachments you can put onto it. You can have crazy types of magazines, 50 rounders, 33 rounders, 21s, and also 17 rounders on it. So it also bangs, dude, like Killian does. He bangs. This gun bangs a lot too. Killy, I appreciate the bang. Thank you. So the Glock, I think, deserves a fucking A tier, dude. I think it belongs up there, man. Glock 18, I'm not even gonna bother with it because it's a fucking F, dude. I absolutely hate the Glock 18 because it's crazy. Absolutely dog shit. I believe it's one of the worst guns in the game. It's horrible, dude. Get that out of Get that H12 out. What the hell are you talking about? Get that H12 out. From there, from S? Get the hell out of here. Killy, come on now, man. Glock is horrible. What the hell are you talking about? Get that H12 out there. It's a strong F? Oh, fuck. No. Guys, what do you think H12 is? What? Where do you think the H12 belongs? What tier does it belong in? F. I got H12 too many times? I think so. The hell you mean F, Val? H12 is S. Exactly. Kind. Fucking F, dude. Glock. What do you think about the Glock, chat? Performance of the Glock. Nothing too spectacular. Attachments. Nothing. Really, you can't even suppress this thing. You can't even have a red dot on it. You can't really change the magazines. So the Glock has to go to the D. D of things. The only thing I like about the Glock, the iron sights are pretty spot on. I like them. They're pretty good. HK416. This one's kind of weird because HK is actually really good and it's actually really bad at the same time right now. You disappoint me. I love you, Kelly. I don't care, but I love you, dude. You bang me every single day, Kelly. Of course I'm gonna love you, man. For me, I would put it up as I haven't really used it much lately, so I'm gonna give it a B for now. I'm gonna give it a B for now. Torkie, it's literally in the names, both the Ash and the Asvel. Get the hell out of here, Trinity. You close the damn door behind you. Actually, fucking leave it open. Show you, Ash. Ass. Okay, where were we? Chat, thank you so much for all the support, though. Truly appreciate that, man. Really appreciate it, dudes. Mossberg, 590A1. I think it's a D, chat. I don't know, maybe a C. I think it's the best, probably the best 12-gauge pump-action shotgun in the game, though. So I'll probably give it a C. I'll give it a C because it's strong and it's got some pretty good attachments to it, too. Kedder. Or Clint. This thing's the same thing. I'm gonna go with the same thing here. Guys, talk to me about the Kedder. I'm not a big fan of the Kedder. I'm not a big, I don't know. I think the Kedder is down here, dude. And the Clint. I'm not a fan of them. Oh, Torkie's ass is definitely in that section. Thank you. I need to work on it though. My ass has been a little not too nice lately. I need to do, you know, gotta do the gym again. Gotta go. KS23. KS23 has very minimal attachments to it. Very minimal attachments. But this thing screams one peg. And one peg is a cool dude. I like him. So I'm gonna grab the KS23 and I'm gonna put it sadly down here. I like one peg. That's the only thing. Actually, I'll put it up here. That's the only thing. I like one peg. So the rest about the KS23 I don't like. So I'm gonna put it on to D for now. M1A. Who? M1A. Attachments, wonderful, dude. Performance, wonderful. Do I like the M1A? I fucking love the M1A. Do I use it a lot? I don't. But I love the way I like the way it looks. I like the sound. I like the ammo. Things about the M1A. So I'm gonna put it up to A. M4A1. I think the M4 is one of the best guns in the game. The attachments, the output of damage, the performance of it, I think it's belongs in S, man. Okay, but what's your opinion on the MP5? We'll get to it. Beretta. What do I think about the Beretta? I think it's an all right handgun. I think it belongs with the Glock, to be honest. It's all right. It's nothing too crazy, dude. Muffin. M45A1. What do you guys think about it? Go 3, you sexy man. M45A1. I think it's actually really bad, but is it worse than an M9A3? I think it is worse. I haven't used it in a long time, the M4A5 though. The M45A1. I don't know. It's kind of off, dude. I think, yeah, these both belong here. They're basically the same thing. So, M700. M700. What do you guys think about the M700? I think it's a really fucking good gun. You can do a lot of shit, dude, with it, man. So, I think I'm gonna give it a B. I think it's a good gun. Good ammo. I think it belongs with the DVL. B for Bolt. Remington M8770. I think pumps are like, I'm not a big fan of the Remington. I don't know, man. I'm not sure about the Remington. What do you guys think about the Remington? D? I think it's a D as well, man. Actually, I think Mossberg is way better. Alrighty. So, ADAR 215. Where do you guys think ADAR belongs? I think ADAR belongs in C, dude. I think ADAR belongs in C. I think, I kind of like ADAR more than the MDR, but I think it's the same sort of level of performance and you know, attachments and shit like that. Plus it's an AR, so you know, I think it belongs in C, to be honest with you, man. MCX. I don't use the MCX a lot. I think the 300 Blackout AP rounds are pretty nasty. They're pretty fucking devastating. But the thing lacks at range, dude. It really lacks at range. I think 100 meters is fine, but after that, it's going down, dude. You think it's B, chat, for MCX? I think for performance, attachments, ammunition, M6 is okay for 200 meters. Yeah, I'll put it on a B. I'll put it on a B because it's doable, dude. It's a good gun. DTMDR 308. Oh, now, okay, listen. This one's tough, dude, okay? Now, I love this fucking gun. This gun, first of all, I used to hate this gun because it used to be buggy back in the day. It used to stop shooting when I used to go fully auto. But there was one person that really ignited my love for this gun, okay? And that's Queen FPS. She loves this gun. She uses it, and I actually gave it another chance. Dude, I absolutely love this gun. It performs extremely fucking well. The recoil is pretty good. The ergo is pretty good. The attachments, basic, very basic. Suppressor, you can put a suppressor there. You can put a flashlight. You can put a grip. You know, you can put some optics on there, any type of optics. That's basically it. The only downside to the MDR, you guys know what it is, and that is the ammo capacity in the magazines, 20 rounds. But in my opinion, the DTMDR belongs right up here, man. I love this gun. This gun is absolutely a fucking monster for close range, for long range. It is absolutely insane, dude. If it had a 30-round magazine, it would be the best gun in the game. No fucking doubt, dude. Would be. It would be. MK18. MK18 provides one of the hardest hitting fucking rounds in the game, but it's also very expensive to run that ammo, which is the AP round. Attachments wise, you can put some stuff on it. You can put a flashlight or a laser. You can put a grip. You can put an optic on it. You can change the stock as well. But I personally don't like this gun. I don't like the way it performs. It is just absolutely insane. It's not for me, dude. I think the MK belongs down here. Like, I'm not a fan of it. I am not a fan of this gun that much. I'd rather use a fucking Kether over this thing. But I'm gonna put it there because it has a shit ton of damage. So, Mosin. What do you guys think about the Mosin, dude? When it comes to like performance, mods, likeliness about it, B equals Bolt, true, but doesn't perform as well as an M700 or a DVL. T for trash. I'll grab the Mosin and put it on C because it shoots a really good round. It's accurate, relatively cheap. I'll put that on a C. I don't think it belongs down here. MP133. I think this thing is one shitty ass gun, dude. I think this thing belongs down here, chat. I think it's one of the worst shotguns in the game. It is very slow. I feel it is very clunky to use. Attachments wise, there's not much going on to it. You know, I don't think this thing belongs up here, dude. Yeah, I'm not for worst 12 gauge shotgun, I agree. MP153. This thing, okay? This thing is insane. I think this is probably the best shotgun in the game. I really think this is one of the best shotguns in the game, dude. With the amounts with the amount of attachments you can put on it, the accuracy, the magazine capacity, you can literally go up to 8+1. So 8 in the magazine plus 1 in the chamber. So I think the MP153 is a very common gun to use. It's very cheap and it's very modular. So you can put a lot of stuff on it too. You can put a suppressor, you can put red dots, you can put fucking extended mags, you can change the stock. You can do a lot of shit with it, you know? So I think this belongs up here. MP5, MPSD, you know, MP5 SD. You can have some crazy stuff on this thing. It shoots relatively fast, cheap to buy. It's got 50 rounders, it's got 20 rounders, it's got some crazy shit on it on this thing. I think MP5, in my opinion, is underrated to shit, dude. I think it's one of the best guns in the game, and people just don't like. It's overlooked like crazy. I think it's overlooked because I think AP63 in this wipe, it's too expensive and it doesn't perform well. Plus 7 and 31 or PBP, which is the new name for the 7 and 31. It's kind of hard to come by, plus it's very expensive. So I still think the MP5 is up on A, dude. I think A is definitely where MP5 belongs, dude. MP7 A1. I think the MP7, is there 2 MP7s here? I think only one. Yeah, I only see one. So yeah, A7, A1, A2, it doesn't matter. I think the MP7, I'm kind of fighting between S and A with this thing. One, because I love this fucking gun. This gun is absolutely amazing. The fire rate's absolutely crazy. There's 40 round magazines on it. You can put some, it's stable. It doesn't have much recoil. It's a good fucking gun, man. You know, it's a really good gun, but it only performs well with a suppressor. It does not perform too well without it. Without a suppressor, it lacks, dude. It's just absolutely, it's a ball of fire in front of you, dude. The muzzle flash from this gun is absolutely insane. It is absolutely insane. I love the gun. It packs a punch. It kicks ass. It takes names, but it doesn't. I don't think it belongs on S. I think it belongs in A. MP9N, one of the fastest guns in the game. 30-round magazines, sort of decent modular aspect to it. You can put some pretty good attachments on it. You can be suppressed or non-suppressed, you know, all that good shit. I'm not a big fan of it, and I haven't used it much. It is an absolutely monster of a gun, but no range. Exactly, there's no range on this thing. For me personally, I'm gonna maybe put it on B tier. I'll put it on B. I don't think it deserves an A or an S for me anyway. I don't put it on a C because it's fast as fuck. This. If it was slower, I would have put it on C, but it's fast, dude. So this thing, when it comes to close quarter combat, you're gonna win. Well, sort of, if you're good, you know. This thing just absolutely deletes. MPX, I feel, is another slept-on gun. I feel the MPX is very accurate. It's cheap to run because you really don't have to put anything on it to make it good. To make it good. If you put more stuff on it, it's obviously gonna get better. I feel the MPX is one of the best guns in the game over MPX. MP7 over MPX. I feel like you don't even need to go meta with MPX. All you need to do is just to put a suppressor on it, a grip, and a red dot. And that's it, dude. That's all you need. You can run 7 and 31 and you're gonna delete people, dude. Or even fire rate is pretty crazy too, you know? I think the MPX belongs up here, chat. I really think MPX belongs up there, man. That thing is insane. For what it is, this gun should be nerfed, chat. It should be. It really should be, because there's 30-round magazines. There's 41-round magazines, which people really use. Then there's 50-round magazines. This thing shoots extremely fast. Not extremely fast, but pretty fast. The attachments wise, you can pretty much put anything what you want on it, dude. But you don't. You really don't need to put anything on the MPX to make it good. It's not that type of gun like the M4, really. You need to put shit on it to make it good. You can grab an MPX off the fucking vendor, fill it up with whatever ammo you want, and it's gonna perform almost as well as a meta MPX. So that puts it like right up there. That shoots it right up there. Plus, it's a really good accurate gun. AK-74n. Attachments-wise, it's crazy. It's good. It's really good. Performance-wise, though, I think this is where it kind of lacks a little bit. I think 545 with the current game version, I don't think it's really that good. I don't think AK-74n. It's a great gun in early game, but it just dies off quickly. So I'm gonna have to put the AK-74 in C tier, dude. Like you can work with it, but it kind of feels like an MDR, really. Just, it's nothing fantastic. It's nothing good. It's all right, you know? Whatever. I'll go with the C with that one. OP SKS, or SKS, really. Oh my God, this one. Okay. What do you guys think about this one? What do you guys think about the OP SKS? I think it is insane. One of the best fucking guns in the game, dude. Because it's very reliable, dude. It performs well for what it does. It's extremely cheap to run, and you really don't need to put anything crazy on it to shit down on a whole server. And plus, it uses some of the best ammo in the game, which is BP rounds. I'm gonna have to put this one on an A, chat. I think the SKS deserves an A, man. It's really good for what it is. It shits on people, dude. P90. F. Ammo is just in par with the MP7. I agree. But it's got 50 rounders, man. And it's shreds, dude. I don't know. I love the the P90, man. I love it, dude. I'll tell you what. The P90 is one of the best guns in the game. Only during it is the most overpowered gun in the game from early to mid game. And then it just dies off. And I think there's an issue with the P90 as well, where hit reg is not really it's not really there. I think it's pretty fast. I think it belongs B, dude. I think it belongs into B. Early game, early game, mid game, that gun is the best gun you can run. There's nothing better than that, dude. Because you're gonna strip people's gear. They're gonna be level 4, level 3 armor. You're gonna delete them, dude. No matter what ammo you're gonna use, they're gonna go down. They're gonna go just goodbye, you know? And plus, you're always running 50-round magazines. It's not like you're gonna be running 30 rounders or 40 rounders. You're always gonna be running 50s. So the damage is out there. Plus, the gun performs really, really well. Like when it comes to ergo and recoil, it's really good. But then it kind of lacks late game, you know? I think the SS190 could definitely use a bit of a penetration buff, just a tiny bit, and then reduce a bit of flesh damage, just a tiny bit, just to give it just a little bit of a more of an edge, you know? But yeah, the magazine packing speed is worst in the game. Worst. So I think it belongs in B. Let's not like include, but yeah, let's include that in the game. Yes, kind. Let's include that in because reloading the P90 mags, it shouldn't be a thing. Like, it's horrible, dude. P226R. I personally like this gun IRL, but in Tarkov, it feels weird. It feels off, dude. The iron sights are off as fuck. I don't know what it is with the P226, but the iron sights are just... Now, with the modularity of the P226, it's pretty high. You can put some crazy stuff on this thing. You can make it look really nice. You can make this gun feel good, too. You could put suppressors. You could put red dots on it. So, it's good. It's definitely out there. But on its own, it just doesn't feel too good, I feel, man. I don't know. It just... I think it belongs in D tier, chat. Makarov. I mean, Makarov modularity, ammo, what it uses, the fire rate, bad. I love this gun in real life. I really do. I own one, and they're fantastic to shoot. But in Tarkov, sadly, it doesn't really cut. It's just horrible. It's bad. I put 50 rounds into a pocket and they don't die. With this thing, it's bad. It's pretty fucking bad, dude. PP, the beloved PP. First, I want to hear you guys. What do you guys think about the PP? It's an A-tier weapon. What would you rank this thing? What would you rank the PP19? Or the Vityas, or whatever you want to call it. It's an A-tier. I think with the modularity of the gun, it puts it up there. Big time. Rate of fire, not the best. But it can fire some crazy rounds. It can fire AP63, fire 7 and 31. It's a 9mm. And it's very, 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 very stable to use. That's what makes the PP very good in this game. It is extremely stable to use with or without attachments. So it's kind of have a bit of a MPX feel to it. The only thing why I wouldn't put it up to S tier is the magazine capacity. If there was a 50 rounder that does exist in real life for the PP19, I would have put that instantly up to S tier. But because it doesn't have that modularity to the magazine, I'm gonna have to put it on A. I love this gun. It's a great gun. It shits on people, dude. But only because of that, it doesn't go on S. Alrighty, PPSH 41. What do you guys think about this thing? I think it's a nasty gun in the early game. I think it has some crazy, like, it doesn't have really good rounds, but it has some crazy fire rate, so it kind of backs it up with the fire rate a little bit. So the PPSH can be a very memey kind of gun. It shoots extremely fast. It's very cheap. Zero modularity. So I think I would put the PPSH down to here. The only thing is I wouldn't put it like down here because it's fast as fuck, boy. You know? RFB. I think the RFB is a wonderful gun. And the only thing I hate about it is the fact that you can't put any lights or flashlights on it, or, you know, lasers or whatnot. You can't. I think RFB is a really good gun. It's a cheap gun. You can put a suppressor on it, you can put a grip, you can put an optic, but that's really it, dude. You can have 30-round magazines on it as well. Also semi-auto. So I think RFB belongs, because it's a 308, I think it belongs into C tier. Because it can rock M61s and some nasty rounds. It's all right. It's not bad. It's in the middle zone. RPK-16. Now, for some reason, the RPK feels, I think for me and most of the people, it feels faster than any other AK-74 platform in the game. I don't know why, but it feels faster. I don't know what it is. Maybe the sound, I have no what it is, but it feels faster. Now the RPK is, it's just a 5.45. So like I said earlier, 5.45 is not the best gun. Excuse me, the best ammo. BS is really strong. Don't get me wrong, BS is extremely strong. What makes the RPK really good is the base stats of the gun. You don't need a lot of attachments to make this gun good. Like you really don't. All you need to put is a grip and a red dot on this thing, and that is really it. A grip and a red dot, and go downtown with it, man. And you're gonna be shitting on people, dude. So because of that, I think the RPK belongs up in B. I think it belongs up there. The RSS, one of my old favorite guns. This one, I like the RSS. One of the things I don't like about the RSS though, it's expensive. It's very expensive. It's hard to find in game, so it stays expensive. It stays up there with price. Attachments wise, you can have all sorts of shit to it. Maximum is 20 round magazines, so that kind of puts it off a little bit too. But it's a long gun. I think it's made for long shooting, like, you know, long range shooting. The gun is fantastic. It has some of the best sounds in the game. I don't know why I'm putting that out there, but it actually sounds wonderful, this thing. I think the RSS belongs in B, dude. SA58. This one is pretty controversial, I think. What do you guys think about the SA58? C? I don't think it can go lower than C. I agree with that, Bridge. I would put, if the SA58 wasn't so bad at ADSing this thing, I think it would be up to B or even A. But it's bad. It's really bad to use this thing. You have to put the best attachments on it to make it work, to make it viable, really. Not to make it work, to make it viable, to actually get something out of it. It shoots a crazy round. Obviously, it's got 50 round magazines to it. It's got a lot of crazy shit, but it's a very bad gun. When it comes to performing with this gun, it's not there. Performance is just not there anymore for the SA58. You know, if it was a few patches earlier, I would put this up to A or maybe even S. But yeah, SA58, B. Maybe not even. I'll put it down to C, dude. AK-101 and 102. Lately, this thing has been absolutely beloved by a lot of people. A lot of people have been rocking the AK-101 and 102 because it's very accurate and it shoots a little relatively slow, but you can really pinpoint those shots really well and it's very controllable, dude. The only thing that's bad with the AK-101 and 102 is the magazine size. You can only rock with your 30 rounders with this thing. If there was something a little bit higher, maybe a 40 rounder, that would be fucking sick. That would be up there. But the reliability of the AK-101, the accuracy of the gun, the handling of the gun, even the price, it's not that expensive, to be honest, dude. Still faster than the 74s. I think it is faster, this gun. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure if the AK-101 is faster than the AK-74. Do you guys know? I think the AK-101 belongs in B tier, though. I think it does, because it's extremely fucking accurate, dude. It's extremely accurate. Okay, Saiga 9. It's a PP, but slower. Very slow. And has a longer barrel, so I personally don't like this gun. It's weird. I'm not a fan of it. I'm gonna put it down in a D, dude. Saiga 12. What do you guys think? Saiga 12. I personally, I'm not a fan of the Saiga 12, but the Saiga 12 has some good modularity. Over the years, a lot of shit has been added to this gun, to this platform. And it shoots some crazy shit. It's got some crazy magazine sizes too. I think it belongs maybe to C and C, maybe B, actually. But am I gonna put a fucking Saiga alongside a P90 and RSS? For me personally, Saiga 12 belongs in C. SKS, this is right up here. Like, that's the same thing. Shrimp, beloved. I think beloved by the people, but not used enough. You can suppress it. You can have some pretty nasty rounds. The BT rounds are pretty nasty, but it's not as good as an FN. I'm gonna put it on C, dude. I'm gonna put the shrimp on C. SR25, basically an RSS. In A, B for SR25. I think B, yeah. SV98. Now this gun, I know it doesn't have much modularity to it. Can't really put a lot of stuff on it. But it is an insane bolt action. In my opinion, it's probably the best bolt action in the game. Because it's crazy accurate. It shoots some of the best rounds in the game. 7-1, SNB. It's absolutely insane. Like SV98, it may not look like a fucking M700 bolt like decked out, but I think the SV98 belongs in A, dude. It's insane. It's really good for for long shots. It absolutely devastates shit around, dude. Like it's crazy. I think the SV98 belongs in A tier, like A, dude. SVD. Fuck the SVD. F, A, S tier. I believe the SVD is the most overpowered gun in the game. Maybe second most overpowered. A semi-auto that shoots that fucking round, in my opinion, is just fucking mind-blowing. It's got 20 fucking rounders on this thing. The modularity is pretty good. It could be suppressed. I think the SVD, you guys are probably gonna disagree with me, but it actually belongs in S tier, dude. This gun is insane. This gun is the most broken gun in the fucking game. Just saying, the most broken semi-auto in the game, dude. It's nuts. T5000. Straight bolts with butter? Yeah. I think T5000 belongs in A, chat. I think it does. Modularity is not there, but it's extremely accurate, dude. Extremely accurate, man. But do I enjoy DVL more than T5000? I do. I'll put on B. I like these both, and I like the DVL a little bit more, actually. TOS, no doubt. First one. Okay, Tarkov. TT. I think the TT is pretty bad, dude. I think it belongs in F, dude. Or D, even. No, it actually belongs in F. I'm not a fan of it. I like it IRL. Not a fan of it in Tarkov, dude. I just can't do shit with it, man. I'm gonna put it on F. Not a fan. AK-103, AK-104. Oh, okay. Alrighty. What are you about to? Oh, okay. Now, this is where my soft spot is. Okay, this is where I think both of those guns are fantastic. AK-103 being a bit better than AK-104, but the AK-104 is absolutely insane inside a resort. It's just better than the AK-103 because the barrel is just shorter. That makes it really good from going from one corner to the other. Makes it insanely effective in shoreline, in resort. For what those both guns are, I think they deserve to be up here. They are up there, man. Where's the mutant, actually? Yeah, where's the mutant? It's not here. I'll just put a mutant somewhere. Whatever. Okay, UMP45. This gun would be fantastic if it had a suppressor and a bigger magazine size. If it was a 30 round magazine size and a suppressor, it would be on A 100%. It would be on A 100%. I love this gun. It shits on people, dude, the way it is. So it is kind of slow. It performs. It really performs. I think the UMP deserves a B, dude. If it had better magazines and a suppressor, it would be up on A. 100%. It would be. I ran this gun for like a week, I remember, and I loved it, dude. It was fantastic. Vector 9mm. What do you guys think about the Vector 9mm? Best gun in the game? It's so strong, but I refuse to use it. This is A. I'm not a fan of the Vector either. I like the Vector. I like the way it looks, everything about it in IRL. Tarkov, I'm not a fan. But Vector 9mm is an insane gun. I'll put it on A, but not S. S belongs to the 45. S belongs to the 45. The 45 says, fuck you. Fuck your...
Approximately 10 hours later.
Fuck your family and fuck everyone. The 45 just shreds anyone. It doesn't matter if they're ungeared or undergeared or like overly geared with armor. It doesn't care. It does not fucking care, dude. The only downside to it is a 30 rounder, but that's good. I'm fine with 30 rounders. The Vector 45 shreds. Like, I believe that it belongs on S, dude. So the VPO 136 is the VPO. No, this is the 7.62, right? Yeah, 7.62. D. I'm not a fan, but it has good ammo and good mags. The fuck was that? Okay, I don't know what that was. Yeah, Vepr VPO 136. I'll give it a D. Not the worst, but I'm not a fan. Now, the Vepr AKM 366. Some people love this, and some people hate this. I think the Vepr AKM belongs on B, dude. Because I'll let you guys know why. It doesn't matter how well you mod this thing. It still kicks like a fucking mule. It pushes your shoulder back inside your fucking chest, dude. So, because of that, I'm going to put it on B. The recoil is just insane. It is absolutely insane. That's why I put it on B, not A. Now, Sharp Tooths, Long Dong of the Long, the Vepr Hunter, DVL B class. I would go, yeah, I don't know. I'm still kind of unsure about the DVL div. I don't know, man. I think the DVL might actually jump up on A. I'm still like eyeballing it, dude. I'll think about it. I'll think about it a little bit more. I think I might actually jump it up to A, the DVL, dude, because it's the most, it has something that is very unique, which is the most silent gun in the game, I think. Vepr Hunter shoots 308, strong ground, extremely strong ground, 20 round magazines, has some modularity to it, and it's Sharp Tooth's weapon of choice. He shits on people with this thing. Timmy's, high tier Chads. I think the Vepr, regarding how cheap it is, how much ass it whoops, belongs in A. Even though I don't use it much, but that gun is really good. The Long Dong of the Law, Trinity. A VPO 215. Oh, baby. Alrighty, VPO 215. Alrighty. Okay, so you guys seen me play with the VPO a few times. And all I'm gonna say is, this thing, for what it is, for the price that you buy it for, not much modularity to it. There ain't much. It shits on everyone. Get used to the VPO 215, and you're gonna dominate anyone, especially on woods or places like that. You can literally wipe a whole map with its simplicity. Way under 50K, way under 100K. I think the VPO 215 chat, you guys are probably not gonna agree with me, but it belongs in S. You're probably gonna be like, whoa. Now the VSS as Val, AK-105. AK-105S? Ridge? Far cheaper than Val? It is far cheaper than Val, but it performs pretty much the same thing. I like them both. I like them equally, Zed, to be honest with you. Better than the Ash 12, though? Fuck, show you, Killy. Maybe it is. No, AK-105, I think it's as good as... I'll put that on B. It works. AKMs are nasty. It's pretty much like an AK-104. AK-104 was S. I think A. The base ergo is shit. It is pretty bad. Even the recoil is pretty bad. But if you modify it, it will perform almost as good as an AK-103 or AK-104 modified. I think it's an A, chat, for the AK. Fully auto, 7.62/39. You can modify it really well. It's just a little bit less than the AK-104 and 103, dude. AK-74U. I love this gun IRL, dude. I want a crank IRL, but in the game, in Tarkov, it is very, 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 very bad. It's so bad, dude. Ridge, I know you love your crank. I love your crank. I want a crank, but it's bad, dude. In the game, we're talking about Tarkov here. It's horrible, dude. It is a paintball gun. It feels like a paintball gun. It really isn't that bad at all. Dax, it's fucking bad, bro. No, listen, it's all right. It shoots rounds and it does things, but I don't believe it should be higher than C. I'm gonna put it down to D, not to F, because it's fully auto. Guys, I made up my mind. DVL doesn't belong in B, it belongs in A. Yeah, I think it belongs in A, man. Alrighty, APB. What do you guys think about the APB? Point fire is, yeah, point fire AK-74U is actually pretty decent, dude. God tier? Get the hell out of here with God tier. Fuck you mean, Dev? Put it with the PM. I want to delete this thing. I hate it, dude. I hate it more than the PM and the TT and all this shit. I hate this thing. I wanna own one in real life. I am obsessed with them. But in Tarkov, they're horrible, dude. No. Sanitar? Fuck Sanitar. Exactly, Clay. Rather my chances with a shovel? Yep. Rather my chances with my fucking fists. Zed. Yeah, this thing belongs down here. I'm not a fan of it. Taz. There you go. I guess this goes down here. Alrighty. I think that's really it, chat. For me, man. Ash 12, M4A1, DTR, DTMDR, 308, MPX, SVD, AK-103 and 4, Vector 45, and the VPO 215. I think they are S tier. So yeah, that's why I think about the S. A, as Val and VSS, they kind of perform the same way. FN 57, Glock 17. Wait, where the fuck is the PL 15? Where's the PL-15 and the Mutant? If I had to put the PL-15, I would put it up on S. I don't know, Kuro. It's not listed. PL-15, in my opinion, is the best handgun in the game because it's just like insane. Like, it performs insane. Like, insanely good. Now, if I had to put the MK417, or excuse me, MK47, which is not in the list for some reason, I think it's been updated. I think there was the MK47 patch 12.9, right? I would put the Mutant up to A. I think Mutant belongs up in A. I'm not a big fan of it because everyone uses it, but it's a very good gun. So I'll put Mutant in A, and I'll put the PL-15 in S. I think so. Yeah, I would go with. I'm not a fan of it, Zed. Like, it's a good gun, but remember what we said earlier. There's my preferences in it because this is. I mean, obviously, I'm making this list for myself and what I think is up there. You know, the Mutant is just overrated, man. Like, I think everyone's just fucking using it. A. I'm not saying A is bad, bro. I'm saying A is fucking good. I'm not putting in D or F. I'm putting it on A, which is good, but I won't give it an S. Yeah, this would be it, man. Ash 12 M4 A1 DTMDR 308 MPS SVD AK-103 AK-104 Vector 45 and the VPO 215. S tier. A tier would be Val VSS FN57 Glock 17 M1A MP153 MP5 or MP5SD, all the whole MP5 thing. MP7 A1 A2 SKS PP90 or the Vityas, SV98 Vector 9mm Vepr Hunter AKM and DVL10. That is tier A. HK416, maybe HK416 kind of needs to be up here. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we'll put HK416 up to A because A, yeah, it deserves to be on A. Yeah, it does. It does. Really, it does. Okay. B tier. We got M700, MCX, MP9, P90, RSS, RPK-16, AK-102, 101, 102, SR-25, T5000, UMP, Vepr 366, and the AK-105. I like those guns, but I don't think they should be higher. I feel, you know, I don't think they should be higher. I like them. They're good guns. They're fantastic guns, but I think B tier is like, it's a thumbs up for me. C is where it's like, whatever, you know, C is like, you know, it's all right. I can work with it, but you know, it's not gonna be my favorite, man. So C, tier C, DTMDR 556, 80 8R, Mossberg 590 A1, Mosin, AK-74n, SA58, RFB, Saiga 12 gauge, and the Shrimp. Those are C tier. D tier. These are the guns I don't want to touch. Like, you know, I'll pass, dude. Glock, Kedr, Klin, KS23, M9. By the way, one pack, I love you. Sorry I put this thing. I was gonna put the KS23 down to fucking F, but I like one peg, so I'll put it on D. M9 Beretta, Remington, M870, MK18, P226, PPSH, Saiga 9, Vepr, VPO 136. Dax probably hates wearing out to shit, but that's what I think about it. AK-74U is the crank. That's D. And now F. F is something that I do not want to use ever. The GL40, the TAWS, the Glock 18, M1911, M45A1, MP133, PM, APB, and TT. Those guns I do not want to use ever in my life.
Remember, boys, this list did not have the Mutant MK47, PL-15, the SDM-9 and the MP155 Ultima shotgun, so I'll tier these guns as following. MK47 belongs in tier A, PL-15 belongs in tier S, STM-9 belongs in tier C, and MP155 shotgun belongs in 77 quintillion 777 quadrillion 777 trillion 777 billion 777 million 777,777.